Tracks hum low in the evening dust. Wheels grind steel, leaving dreams to rust. The station moans, it knows my name, whispering soft to the Mercy train. Oh, Mercy train, take me away, out of the dark, out of the fray, where hearts can mend, where pain don't stay. Oh, Mercy train, all right today. Suitcase full of sins and doubt, shadows follow trying to shout, but the whistle cries, it drowns their fight. The Mercy train cuts through the night. Ashes and sorrow, gone by tomorrow. Oh, Mercy train, take me away, out of the dark, out of the fray, where hearts can't mend, where pain don't stay. Oh, Mercy train, I'll ride today. Broken souls lean on broken doors, dusty boots on trembling floors. A hymn of grace fills the smoky air. We're all just hoping we'll find it there.
The moon hung low like a tired old eye. A dusty road stretched to the sky. Boots on gravel, the sound was mine, or so I thought, till the clock struck 9. The air was heavy, like it knew my sin. Every mile I felt it closing in. On a midnight walk with the Lord, I heard footsteps I couldn't ignore. Didn't see him, but I felt him near. A voice in the silence, calm and clear. He said, son, you're never too far gone. Even sinners need a hand to lean on. The wind picked up, whispered through the pines, carrying words that weren't quite mine. Every road you've walked, I've walked before. Every wound you hide, I've felt it more. I stopped in my tracks my breath ran cold. A sinner's heart ain't made of gold. But the gravel sang and the stars all rang on a midnight walk with the Lord. I heard footsteps I couldn't ignore. Didn't see him, but I felt him near. A voice in the silence, calm and clear. He said, son, you're never too far gone. Even sinners need a hand to lean on. The road stretched out, endless and wide, but I felt the weight ease from my stride. Every shadow faded, every doubt grew dim, 'cause I knew I wasn't walking alone with him.
In the attic where the rafters creak, under cobwebs whispers speak. A leather spine, a faded name. Time's left its mark, but the words remain. Dust on the Bible, but the truth still shines. Lost in the dark, it found me in time. Pages worn, but the message clear. Dust on the Bible, it led me here. Grandpa's notes in the margin small, prayers he'd written, I read them all. Forgive me, Lord, in a trembling hand, a sinner's plea, I understand. The candle flickers, shadows tall, I hear the echoes of his call. Dust on the Bible, but the truth still shines. Lost in the dark, it found me in time. Pages worn, but the message clear. Dust on the Bible, it led me. The attic's cold, the world feels wide. Faith's a flame I can't let die. Through storms of doubt, through nights so long, the words become my guiding song. Ooh.
thick as my shame. Each ripple whispers my broken name. The cypress bows low like it knows my sin. I'm standing here where my life began. Down at Redemption River, where the water's deep and cold, it swallows up the sinner and cleanses weary souls. The mud may stain my body, but my heart is pure and free. Oh, Redemption River, come and carry me. The preacher's hands, weathered and strong, he says this river's been saving souls all along. I'll step in slow, the current pulls tight, wading through my darkness, searching for the light. Oh Lord, I'm trembling, but I'm ready to believe. Let this muddy water take what I don't need. Down at Redemption River, where the water's deep and cold, it swallows up the sinner and cleanses weary soul. The mud may stain my body, but my heart is pure and free. Oh, Redemption River, come and carry me. The weight of my past sinks like a stone. The sins I've carried, now I disown. The river speaks soft, a hymn in the breeze, a promise of grace beneath the willow trees. Matchstick flickers, the fire takes hold. The road is long, the nights grow cold. I sit with strangers, faces worn, sharing tales till the break of morn. Oh, there's heaven in a song, can't you feel it? A whisper in the dark, can't you hear it? The love of God, it lingers strong in every note, in every song. It hums through the cedar trees, a hymn of grace on the evening breeze. stars above, they seem to say, child, you're held, though you've lost your way. The fire cracks, the shadows leap, His mercy's wide, His love runs deep. Oh, there's heaven in a song, can't you feel it? A whisper in the dark, can't you hear it? The love of God lingers strong in every note, in every song. Pass the bottle, pass the bread. Life is fleeting, but love's not dead. Round this circle, hearts belong to the sacred sound of heaven's song.
The dust kicks up as the sun sinks low. Boot heels tapping where the shadows grow. A pistol's weight hangs heavy and cold. The stories it carries are cruel and old. There's a fork in the road and a choice to make. What you carry ain't all you take. Blood on the crossroads, mercy on my mind. A sinner's path ain't easy to unwind. I could draw my line or lay it all down. Blood on the crossroads, salvation all the crown. Whiskey burns, but it can't erase the ghost that lingers in a killer's face. The preacher once said, boy, you can't outrun shadow cast by a smoking gun. But the narrow way is steep and thin. Forgiveness feels like a fight within. Blood on the crossroads, mercy on my mind. A sinner's path ain't easy to unwind. I could draw my line or lay it all down. Blood on the crossroads, salvation on the crown. Steel bars a whisper, the cold walls groan. In this cell, I'm a man alone. Time crawls slow, like a shadow's weight. Counting cents, counting days, just waiting on fate. Chains fall down, not by lock or key, but by the grace of the one who set me free. The sound of freedom ain't a jangle in a ring. Is the Lord breaking chains, hear the heavens sing. Concrete floors where the echo stays. Prayers rise up like smoking graves. The preacher said, boy, you ain't too far gone. And the truth hit hard like the break of dawn. Hands to the sky, knees to the ground. Mercy's light in the dark I found. Chains fall down, not by lock or key, but by the grace of the one who set me free. The sound of freedom ain't a jangle in a ring. It's the Lord breaking chains, hear the heavens sing. Is a change of heart. The stars don't blink, they just stare cold and white. A blanket of silence, no place to hide. The sagebrush whispers a secret untold. This desert's a preacher, its words feel old. I sit with my shadow, it won't leave my side, not tonight. Oh Lord, I'm calling out to you. The sky's so big, I feel so few. If this is my last ride, let it be true. Oh Lord, I'm calling out to you. The coyotes cry, they sing to the dust. Their voices are echoes of a world I trust. The wind tastes of iron, the moon's hanging low. Each step feels like miles with nowhere to go. My horse shifts uneasy, it knows what I must say tonight. Is there a place where the rivers run gold, where a man can rest, where the nights aren't cold? Oh Lord, I'm calling out to you. The sky If this is my last try, let it be true. Oh Lord, I'm calling out to you. I've sinned and I've wandered, I've fought and I've bled, built dreams in the dust and watched them fall dead. But if there's a mercy for a man of the plains, let it pour like the thunder, wash away my stains. Dust on my boots, my heart full of stones. I've wandered too far, I've been too alone. The sun sets red on a path unknown. The road back to Zion, it calls me, it cries, through the valleys and hills, under endless skies. The road back to Zion, where my soul will rise. The trees whisper grace, the wind hums a hymn, a spark lights my chest where hope once was dim. Each step feels like prayer, though my legs are worn thin. Oh, the climb is steep, the shadows tall, but I hear a voice, it breaks through it all. The road back to Zion, it calls me, it cries, through the valleys and hills, under endless skies. The road back to Zion, where my soul will rise. I left with nothing but guilt and fear, but love is waiting, I feel it near. The road's not easy, but it's so clear. The road back to Zion, it calls me, it cries, through the valleys and hills, under endless skies. The road back to Zion, where my soul will rise.
wrote this by the fire, the wind out at the door, the trees, they whisper secrets. I've heard them all before, the sparrow's flight, the river's song. They sing of something true out here alone. I've found the Lord in skies of endless blue. Oh, the mountain speaks, the wild wind cries in the quiet. I've seen his eyes. No chapel walls, no preacher's call, just the Lord in the stillness and nothing at all. Frost lays silver blankets, the morning breaks in gold, the cedar bows, the fox runs free. The stories they've all told, no stained glass shines, no bells resound, no hymn books on the stand, just the whisper of his presence in this untamed land. You'll find him here, not in the crowd, not in the noise, not in the loud. Oh, the mountain speaks, the wild wind cries in the quiet. I have seen his eyes. No chapel wall, no preacher's call, just the Lord in the stillness and nothing at all. I don't miss the roads, the cities, the towns, the heavy clocks ticking, the constant sounds. Hear the stars hold counsel, the moon's a quiet guide, and the Lord walks softly by my side. The rooster crows, the morning breaks, golden light spills on the lakes, corn stalks whisper in the breeze, a hymn of life among the trees. In the fields of grace I see his hand, every sunrise paints the land, a quiet prayer, a sacred place. I find my soul in the fields of grace. My boots sink deep in fertile ground, the plow hums low, a steady sound. Clouds roll slow, the sky turns white. He walks with me right by my side. Every furrow, every seed speaks of love and what we need. In the fields of grace I see his hand, every sunrise paints the land, a quiet prayer, a sacred place. I find my soul in the fields of grace. When storms roll in and skies turn black, I feel His strength, He pulls me back. Through trials, toil, and seasons gone, His mercy shines, it carries on.
Whiskey on my breath, dirt on my knees, stumbled through the night beneath crooked trees. The train howled distant, a wolf in disguise. I was lost in the dark, chasing firefly lights. Angel by the railroad, where'd you go? You pulled me from the tracks like the wind pulls snow. Was it a dream or a shadow in the glow? Angel by the railroad, I'll never know. Her voice cut the air like a sparrow's wing. She said, come on board, you got songs to sing. Her hand like silk pulled me to the side. The train screamed past, I swear I almost died. Eyes like embers burning slow. Who she was, I'll never know. Angel by the railroad, where'd you go? You pulled me from the tracks like the wind pulls snow. Was it a dream or a shadow in the glow? Angel by the railroad, I'll never know. Tracks hum steady like a ghostly hymn. I walk alone, chasing traces of her slim. A scent of roses, a whisper in the breeze. She's everywhere and nowhere haunting me. Angel by the railroad, where'd you go? You pulled me from the tracks like the wind pulls snow. Was it a dream or a shadow in the glow? Angel by the railroad, I'll never know.
Dust on my boots, dust in my veins, chains on my hands, but they can't remain. The ground may tremble, but I won't stay. Ain't no grave gonna make me obey. Ain't no grave gonna hold me
skies might cry. The shadows whisper, but they tell a lie. They dug a hole, thought they'd make me small, but I'll rise higher than the highest wall. Oh, rise up, bones, rise up, soul. Hear the call that makes you whole. Well, ain't no grave gonna hold me down. No way, when the trumpet sounds, when the stone rolls round. Ain't no grave gonna hold me down. Stomp, stomp, feel the rhythm shake. Chains break with every step I take. Oh, death, you lose your claim. My name's been written in the flame. Well, ain't no grave gonna hold me down. No way, when the trumpet sounds, when the stone rolls round. Ain't no grave gonna hold me down. Ain't no grave gonna hold me down. Hey, hey.
The preacher's boots, they walked for years through rain-soaked roads and desert fields. Laces frayed, the leather worn thin, dust on the soles, but fire within. Each step a sermon, each mile of him. Oh, the preacher's boots, they carry the word through the cries of the lost, the songs unheard. From dusty towns to city streets, the gospel rises where souls meet. Crack heels on cobblestone prayers, echoes of mercy in the courthouse stairs. The chapel's quiet, but the boots don't rest. They'll find the hungry, they'll seek the blessed. A trail of grace in every step, confess. Oh, preacher's boots, they carry the word through the cries of the lost, the songs unheard. From dusty towns to city streets, the gospel rises where souls meet. Way down his weathered path, just bread for the journey and a coat of black. And though the road may break the man, the boots will finish what they began. Gravel whispers, the moonlight bend, the boots keep marching to where sorrow ends. On paths untrodden, in shadows deep, they bring the weary a place to weep. Each step a promise, each road a lead.
fell hard on Lazarus Street. Mud on my boots, no bread to eat. Whiskey dreams in a paper cup. Each day I die just giving up. Oh, Lazarus Street, where the shadows fall. I heard my name in the midnight call. From the gutter to grace, I rose again. The Lord called my name, said this ain't the end. Shattered glass on a neon glow, cards on the table but the dealer said no. A sinner's hymn on a rusted string. I was too far gone for anything, but the wind, it shifted, the clouds gave way. I swear I heard a voice that day. Oh, Lazarus Street, where the shadows fall. I heard my name in the midnight call. From the gutter to grave, I rose again. The Lord called my name, said this ain't the end. I walked through the valley, my head hung low, but mercy found me where the lost souls go. It ain't about the riches or a polished prayer. It's the broken hearts he meets down there. Neon buzzes, tired and pale, coffee cups on a chipped enamel rail. Smoke-stained hands stir sugar and dreams. The jukebox hums, it ain't what it seems. Old Joe's mumbling about a war he's fought. The waitress nods, her own battles forgot. Here in the Wandering Soul Cafe, the lost and lonesome find their way. Broken hearts, they pay their toll, searching for light in a bottomless bowl. A girl in the corner, a tear-streaked face, her suitcase packed, but she's lost her place. A preacher preaches to no one at all. His Bible's dog-eared, his faith feels small. The cook flips eggs with a cigarette grin. He's been running from Memphis since God knows when. Here in the Wandering Soul Cafe, the lost and lonesome find their way.
broken hearts, they pay their toll, searching for light in a bottomless bowl. They're trading their stories like rusted coins. Laughter cracks where the sorrow joins. The night leans heavy, the clock ticks slow, but the cafe's light is a soft, warm glow. A stranger walks in, a guitar in hand, his voice like gravel, his songs like sand. He sings of the highways, the town's gone great, and every soul here feels less astray. One by one, they hum along, finding themselves in the stranger's song.
Every stitch, a whisper plea, threads of fate, they spoke to me. A quiet hymn her hands would sew, a map for a son, nowhere to go. My mother's prayer quilt, soft and warm, a refuge built for the lost, the torn. Every patch a tear repaired her love, her hope forever shared. The frayed edges held her years, fingers trembling still held her fear. Her needle sang in the dead of night, guiding my soul toward the light. The fabric knows what words can't say, held me close when I walked away. My mother's prayer quilt, soft and warm, a refuge built for the lost, the torn. Every patch a tear repaired her love, her hope forever shared. I ran from her arms, the warmth, the grace, but the quilt stayed strong, it held my place. Each thread a tether, each knot a plea, calling me home where I'm meant to be. My mother's prayer quilt, soft and warm, a refuge built for the lost, the torn. Every patch a tear repaired her love, her hope forever shared. Her love, her hope forever trail of dust on a moonlit plain. Boot heels heavy, burdened with pain. His shadow stretched where the sagebrush grew. A man once feared, now torn in two. The night was quiet, stars hung low, whispers of a past he couldn't let go. At the foot of the cross, where the wild winds died, he laid down his gun and a long-held lie. The outlaw's heart, it began to thaw under the mercy of the cross he saw. The pistol gleamed in his weathered hand, a symbol of sin he could no longer stand. Bloodstains faded on a broken past. Each step forward felt like his last. The coyotes howled, the heavens cried. He knelt where faith and guilt collide. The weight of wrongs, the cost of pride. In the shadow of the cross, no place to hide. At the foot of the cross, where the wild winds die, he laid down his gun and a long-held lie. The outlaw's heart, it began to thaw under the mercy of the cross he saw. The preacher's voice rang in his mind. Grace ain't earned, it's what you find. The desert blooms where the tears fall free. Redemption waits beneath the old oak tree.
The whistle cries like a sinner's plea.
Moonlight falls on the iron sea.
Tracks hum low of him in the night.
Shadows chase, the engines glow. Heaven waits where the good trains go. Lay your freight line rolling strong. Hey, hey. Salvation rides where the lost belong. Hey, hey. All aboard, hear that mercy bell. Hey, hey. Rumbling straight through the gates of hell.
Yeah, yeah. Coal burns hot like the preacher's word.
Wheels keep turning, the gospel's heard.
Every mile shakes the devil's grin. No chains break loose beneath the wheels. Steel and faith, redemption heals. Oh,
Hallelujah, freight line rolling strong. Hey, hey. Salvation rides where the lost belong. Hey,
oh, all aboard, hear that mercy bell.
Hey, hey.
Rumbling straight through the gates of hell. Yeah, yeah.
hey,
salvation rides where the lost belong.
I found it on a dusty shelf, pawn shop window, a story itself. Leather cracked, the pages torn, a life well lived, a spine well worn. $10 laid in the old man's hand. He smiled like he knew where it would land. $10 Bible, worth more than gold, a treasure of secrets, a tale untold. Every verse whispers, every line unfolds. $10 Bible, it never grows old. Pressed flowers tucked in Psalm 43, a note in the margin, remember me. The ink's faded but the heart beats strong in every hymn, a forgotten song. Who held this book, who prayed these words, who sought the heavens and dreamed of birds. Pages stained with tears, with time, truths of the heart, the only rhyme. $10 Bible, worth more than gold, a treasure of secrets, a tale untold. Every verse whispers, every line unfolds. $10 Bible, it never grows old. Oh, the stories it holds in its fragile hands, like rivers carving through ancient lands. A preacher's hope, a sinner's plea, it binds us all, you and me. $10 Bible, worth more than gold, a treasure of secrets, a tale untold. Every verse whispers, every line unfolds. $10 Bible, it never grows old.
Dust on my boots whispers tales untold. The wind cuts sharp, the night turns cold. A shadow's my companion, it won't let go. I'm chasing the faintest glow through the weight of all I know. Long black hides a face behind a veil of gray. Time drips like rain, then washes away. I see no end, but I walk anyway. Every scar tells me I'm alive. Through the dark I got to stride. Long black road to heaven, steps fall heavy, but I keep on stepping. Every mile steals a piece of my soul. Long black road to heaven, but I'm bound to reach the
Sunday morning, the air so still. The church bells call from the top of the hill. A hollow chime, it finds the cracks, even for hearts that won't turn back. Sunday morning bells, they ring for the lost, the torn, the wandering. Even if your fates run dry, they echo love across the sky.
There's a woman in her kitchen chair, her apron frayed, her hands in prayer.
A man by the tracks with a bottle in hand, he hums along though he can't understand. The melody finds them soft and slow, through broken windows, through fallen snow. Sunday morn bells, they ring for the lost, the torn, the wandering. Even if your fates run dry, they echo love across the sky. They toll for the weary, the ones who hide for the child in the field, the sinner inside. No judgment in the notes they send, just a whisper you can mend. Sunday morning bells, they ring for the lost, the torn, the wandering. Even if your faith's run dry, they echo love across the sky. The hills rolled high, the sky was wide. A lone lamb strayed where shadows hide.
the shepherd's call, it carried still through the quiet woods or the silent hill. A voice so tender it breaks the stone. You are not lost, you're not alone. I wandered far, the path undone, through thorny thickets, away from sun. The brook ran dry, the stars were dim, but still that call, it sang within. Oh, how it lingers, soft and low, a melody that seems to know. The shepherd's call, it carried still through the quiet woods or the silent hill. A voice so tender it breaks the stone. You are not lost, you're not alone. No map, no sign, just faith to hold. The voice that warmed my spirit cold. Through the valleys deep, I found my feet, guided by love, steady and sweet.
Out where the corn bends, by the whispering oak, there's a rusty cross standing, wearing its cloak. Time's dust and shadows, rain's steady hand have turned the iron brittle, left it leaning on the land. Rusted cross in the field, standing still, standing true, through the storms, through the years, it remembers what we knew. A promise carved in iron, though the years have made it yield, hope still clings to that rusted cross in the field. The letters are faded, their story untold. The dates lie hidden beneath moss and mold, but the earth holds secrets, and the wind hums a hymn of a soul laid to rest beneath the sky's quiet brim. Was it love? Was it grief? Was it faith? Was it belief? Rusted cross in the field, standing still, standing true,
Through the storms, through the years, it remembers what we knew. A promise carved in iron, though the years have made it a yield. Hope still clings to that rusted cross in the field. And I stand there wondering, when my shadow stretch along, if that cross holds the tune of a forgotten song. Does it hum of redemption, or whisper of sin, or just keep on rusting as the seasons begin?